the city of Gastonia has a homeless problem. Pastor Moses Colbert is not the problem. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Keeping the Faith podcast. I'm Pastor Shannon Williams, where we are always going to be defending the faith and standing up for the truth. So what we have today for you is a quick update about our Pastor Moses Faith, Hope, and Love Homeless podcast. We just released this about a week ago. We had him on to our show, and we talked about everything that was going on with his church and their homeless ministry, feeding the homeless, the $60,000 fines for a couple of trailers that were not up to code the way the city wanted. So we're here to give you an update. They did go to court on last Monday, and so the judge postponed part of it. Basically said in August they're going to come back and they're going to reconvene and make a ruling based upon what they have done. So they have to bring the property into compliance, and then the other part is then they will assess how much fines that they will be forced to pay. So since we released this, however, I'm telling you, our phones have been blowing up. My email's been blowing up. My messenger on Facebook's been blowing up. And we have had lots and lots of response about this. Now, I can tell you a couple of things that's got me pretty fired up. Okay, so let me just talk to you real quick, and I just want to share my heart because I am on fire right now. I know that you probably can't tell that, but I am ready to run through a troop and leap over a wall. Okay, so I've been getting the most flack, hear this, from the Christian community. I've been getting phone calls from people. I've been getting messages from people. And some of the Christians are the ones that are the loudest against this homeless ministry. Now, that is something I don't understand. But on the other side, I've gotten lots of support. Thank you for doing a podcast. Thank you for bringing awareness. I serve in this church. I serve in this ministry. I'm there every week. The last message I got today was, the city is making it out like it's terrible, like there's rats in the building, like there's trash everywhere, all over the property, like it's nothing, like it's terrible, but it's not that way. I go there every week. I help serve and clean up, and so I want to thank you for all the support that you've sent to us. But I just want to say thank you for that. You know, it's really not that necessary, but we do appreciate it. But I can tell you, I do have a report here that was sent to me, and so somebody's been making some comparisons with them and the other ministries in the area. So here's a list of the reports, and I'm not going to name the people who made this report or come up with this, but they sent it out to their religious organization. It is a very large religious organization in our area, but I'm going to say this. These are the same people that gave me a phone call wanting to know what's the deal with this ministry. I've seen egregious things happening in this ministry. Basically, they wanted me to admit that there's problems in the ministry and that we don't need to support it. Well, I'm telling you, that's a lost cause, because I think any homeless person is still a person, and they need the gospel and they need help just like anybody else. Okay? So this is what it is. They've had one overdose phone call, one fatal overdose call, 11 assault calls from the police, 3 larceny and burglaries, 1 arson, 2 trespassing, 1 narcotics, 1 welfare fraud. Okay, so this is to Faith, Hope, and Love. Now, they say Salvation Army, they have 65 daily beds, but I can tell you Salvation Army has rules, and you have to have rules to get in there. Pastor Moses will take anybody that doesn't have a place to live. But they've had trespass calls 7 times and 1 larceny call in 2023. City Set on a Hill Ministries, which they say they have lunch, laundry, showers, and other services. No calls. No calls since 2020. Gastonia Street Ministries. We used to be a part of that, and we used to help feed them. Guess what? And 1 call in 2022, no calls in 2023. I was personally there for many, many, many times where we fed there once a month for over 5 years, and I can tell you every time we went there, there was a problem. There was a fight. There was some kind of scuffle. But guess what? The police weren't called. Just because there's no police charges or calls does not mean something has not happened or went down. And so this report and these phone calls have come to me, and so they're expressing their concern that there's a problem with homeless ministry. So I'm going to label it like this, okay? To the city of Gastonia, to the people of concern, to anybody that wants to know what's happening, the city of Gastonia has a homeless problem. Pastor Moses Colbert is not the problem. Him trying to help people is not the problem. The city has money and reserves. Even the county has money in reserves. And they have committees trying to figure out what they're going to do. I can tell you, the city has a problem. This ministry that's trying to help people is receiving all the hate from the city because of the homeless. So if we just want to move all that out of the way, the city of Gastonia has a problem, and the city of Gastonia is going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to work with people. And I just suggest that they decide to work with Pastor Moses. All right, so that's our update. That's what's going on. And I'm telling you right now, God help anybody that does not have a heart for ministry to those who are less fortunate. You know what? The real meat and potatoes of Christianity is not what you do with people that can do stuff back, but what you do for people that can't do anything in return for you. So I would encourage you to sow seeds, sow good seeds, praise God. And this is our update. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Go to our YouTube page or go follow us and like us on Facebook. God bless you guys. This is Keeping the Faith Podcast, and I'm Pastor Shannon Williams reminding you to keep the faith all the way to the finish line.